Hello everybody, Jim here, and today we are looking at the Mustang, the Drake Buccaneer. And what we're looking at specifically are various loadouts. Now, I'm going to be taking a look at all of these loadouts, both in the hangar and in Vanduul Swarm for a round or two, just to get a feel for each and let you know whether or not I think you would like it based upon certain criteria. For example, I cannot stand the inability to gimbal that edge gun if I'm using gimbals on the other guns. That drives me crazy. I feel like I'm wasting firepower. Other people, they don't care. They say, they're just sized ones, who cares? Or maybe I'll put some neutron cannons or something on there for special occasions. And you know, that's great. That's fine if that's the way you want to do it. Personally, it drives me insane. I'd rather put bigger guns on here and fix them for special occasions. But this is, I believe, the stock loadout. We've got tarantulas on the turret, we've got badgers on the gimbaled wing mounts, and we've got longswords on the edge. So we're going to get this thing out into space and shoot at some Vanduul. Here we are in the Vanduul Swarm with the stock loadout. Gimbaled, I will be using them as gimbaled weapons for the first little bit, and then I'm probably going to switch because, frankly, I can't stand gimbaled weapons when mixed with fixed weapons. I'm going to do this for a little bit just to get a feel for it, and then I'm going to switch. Okay, real quick, I'll pop over here, kill Little King, and then give you my impressions. I'll give you the impressions while I'm killing Little King. Let's save some time, shall we? On the whole, I kind of like the mixed energy and ballistic loadout. You never have to worry too much because you've always got those badgers on the wings in reserve. So, well, unless your wings get blown off. So if you run out of ballistics, you still have some way to kill people and keep yourself in the game. On the other hand, I don't like the varied pip placement. It's not bad since they made the changes, but it still sucks. So I don't think I personally am a fan of the stock loadout. Fortunately, that's something that we can change. Let's take care of Little King and move on with our lives. Ready? Bye-bye, Little King! Eat lots of little missiles. Little missiles for Little King. Vanduul Swarm meet Missile Swarm. Next up, we have still longswords on the side, pyro burst, space shotguns on the inner wing mounts, and up top we have the Revenant Ballistic Gatling, one of the higher DPS weapons in the game, which is extremely effective if you can keep a bead on somebody long enough to blow them up. I'm personally not terribly good at that. That's why I usually go for the pyro bursts. Anyway, let's get into Vanduul Swarm and try this out. This was, by the way, recommended by a commenter on the previous Buccaneer video. What that'd be, Mr. V? Mervy? M-R-V-I-E? I don't know, one of those. Anyway, thanks a lot. Let's see how this works. Oh, listen to that. Oh, that is satisfying. I'm laughing so hard I can't keep a beat. Okay, let's try it again. Okay. Effectiveness for me, I give this one maybe like a 7 out of 10. If you're better at holding a beat on somebody than I am, which is entirely likely, you might like this a lot better. Cool factor, though, I love it. I could just listen. Oh, look at that! You could draw with it. It's like drawing your name in the snow. Okay, yeah, this is pretty cool. I could get behind this, especially if you were fighting a bigger ship. The DPS on that Gatling is going to be pretty high. Although currently not as high as my personal favorite, the Combined Ballistic Cannon. Which, it occurs to me, maybe we should try out next. Now we're trying a new build that I just made up, which I call the one-shot kill. What you have here is the highest single-shot damage weapons I can cram onto each hardpoint. Neutron cannons on the end, you've got the Pyro Burst Scatter Gun on the inner wing mount, and up top you've got the Combined Ballistic Cannon. These are some of the highest DPS and highest single-shot damage weapons for their class. So let's see what we can do. I'm imagining that this one I'm basically just going to fly up somebody's butt and let all of them go at the same time. Okay, well, considering the pip lag, I don't know if I'd recommend this for fighting M50s or anything, but a bigger ship, like a Warden or even a Super Hornet or a Saber, I could see this doing pretty well. And it is tons of fun. As a matter of fact, I'm probably just going to shut the recording off and do this for a little while longer. Oh, that's good fun. Okay, here we are with what is my vote for the meanest looking gun in the game. The Mantis Gatling. Look at that monster. Look at it. It's enormous. It's huge, and it's only a size 3. Oh, man, that's cool looking. I've got neutrons on the side here because currently the velocity of the neutron cannon matches up almost perfectly with, I think it's 1600 for the Mantis Gatling and 1650 for the neutron cannon. And then up on top, just because Gatlings are fun, I've got another Gatling, got that size 4 Revenant back up there. The only downside with this loadout, which looks awesome, is that if you look over here, they don't reverse the belt feed on the Gatling for this side. That's a terrible shame. So you've got some clipping. This probably gets my vote for meanest looking loadout. So let's go ahead and try this in game. Now I'm not terribly good at this, but if you can keep a beat on this thing, I have a feeling this is going to be just wicked loadout. And listen to that. Oh, that's awesome. It sounds cool. It looks cool. And I can't say for... You idiots! They must have known I was coming. But I can't help but feel that if you were in a Super Hornet or something, which is much easier to hit than a scythe, and you heard that plink, plink, plinkety, plink, plink off your armor, it's unsettling. You have to have some pretty serious faith in the armor on your ship to let someone do that to you for long. But there is just one more I have to look at to be fully satisfied with this this experiment in loadouts. I just gotta see it. That is wicked. Oh man, that is one nasty looking loadout. Check that out. There's almost as much gun as ship. Yep. I take it all back. This one wins for meanest looking loadout. That is awesome. I gotta try this. I gotta try it. Let's go. Look at that. Yes. Look at, oh, sweet. Oh, that is awesome. Oh, man. While I'm blowing up Pyrus, I'll recap my thoughts on all of these various loadouts. And yeah, I'm still using the mean-looking loadout with the Mantises and the ballistic cannon. So, the primary loadout, the stock loadout, is one that maybe you only want to try if you're a gimbal user, because a lot of people can't stand to give up the extra gun to just go gimbaled. And this ship is already so, well, I don't want to say maneuverable. It's already so good at turning to face your enemy. I mean, it basically is a gimbal. The whole ship is a gimbal. It works really well. And I don't see any reason to put gimbals on another gimbal. Anyway, so no, I don't see any reason to do that. Maybe mouse users want to steer clear of this one, unless you like flying mouse with a fixed loadout, and then go for it. Or maybe you really don't care about the size 1 weapons on the wings. They don't really add that much, but it is that little extra something. So, what was next? We had the the Pyros and Gatling. That was not bad, but I'll just say for Gatlings as a whole, I am personally not a fan because I'm not skilled enough to keep the Gatlings on target for any length of time. And with the wind-up speed, you know, you have to sort of spin up to speed, especially with that Revenant. I mean, to keep on target while I'm getting up to speed and then stay on target to do a decent amount of damage, that's beyond me. and I'm well aware of that. But yeah, with the one-shot boom loadout, I really enjoyed that. It was a ton of fun. It might even be effective. I'll do some more testing. You guys can ask me in the comments if you want to know how that worked out. And then finally, we have this loadout, which just frankly looks mean. And it is pretty mean. I'm doing pretty well here. I mean, not great, but not shabby. Really digging this thing. I could see if you wanted to mix the pleasure of Gatlings with the pleasure of booming, then you could do this. The only downside that I can tell is Gatlings eat up a lot, and I mean a lot of ammunition really quick. So you're probably going to find yourself wanting to pick up those ammo drops, and because of the way I've got it set up, because I want the velocities to match, all you've got is then a pair of size 1 neutron cannons, And those are not terribly effective by themselves for when you run out of ammunition for your Mantises. Although I have yet to run out of ammunition for my gun on top. That's not been an issue because you fire it so rarely and it hits so hard. I think you get like 300 shots. So yeah, that is Loadouts for now, and I've really enjoyed this test. If you guys have some other loadouts you'd like me to try, feel free to ask. I can go and try them and then maybe respond to you in the comments. Thank you all very much for watching. Thanks to everybody who's sharing this around on the internet. I hate managing Facebook and Twitter and all that nonsense, so I just don't. And you guys, you're kind of taking care of that for me, and I really appreciate it. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Oh, wait, I've still got missiles. Eat it. What a beautiful sight. I'll see you guys next time.